Next, we're going to stand and we're going to do some abdominal exercises to begin. We're going to do again, we only do the major muscle groups. There's about 9 of them we'll work on. And I'm sitting down because I'm going through some medical procedures that doesn't allow me too much energy, so I'll do the best I can. Number one, when we exercise, it's best to pay attention to the proper method of doing the exercise, because that's the most efficient way you develop and strengthen your muscles and increase your bone density. So we'll start off with and no cheating by drinking water from your weight.
What you say? No cheating by drinking the water.
If you drink half of this, you're down to a half a pound. So, okay. The first thing we're going to do is warm up, and why don't we march in place first? Okay. Just get the heart pumping, and get that blood flowing, and warming up those muscles so we don't tear any. Should have some music to this. Okay, now with weights on one side of your body, you're holding it with one arm only. You're going to tilt toward that weight and tilt back. This way your side muscles and your love handles are working to lift that weight, not your arms. So on one side, do a dozen pull-ups by having your love handles or your abdominal side muscles lift the weight, not your arm. On one side only, do 12. Just keep going until you do 12. When you're done, put the weight in the other arm and do 12 from the other side. This way, your abdominal muscles and your love handles are being worked. When you do this at home and you're watching The Price is Right or whatever, you can just do as many as you can. And that'll work the fat around your waist. Okay, next thing we would do from the 50s, if you're as old as I am, Chubby Checker, just twist again like we did last summer. Okay. Want to go take with the weights, go as far to one side as you can and then back. Far to one side and to back. Do 24 if you can. This class is based on whatever you can do it, okay? If you can. I can't do several things myself. Keep twisting. I should put a Chubby Checker record on. If you twist hard and stop, instead of doing this, you're using centrifugal force to help you. You don't want to do that. You want to use your body to help you twist your side, and as the fat around my waist gets exercised if you stop halfway and start again. And do as many as you can. I'm going to tell you when to stop. Again, if you're in your car, waiting for a long traffic light, suck in your gut as hard as you can and hold it for at least 30 seconds or till the light changes, and then relax. That's a good isometric to work your stomach muscles. If you can think about doing that when you're in your car, that'll help a lot. And it helps me with my fat around my stomach. Let me know when you get tired. Be honest now.
I hear you back there.
Okay, you can stop.
Okay.
Okay. We do the main muscle groups. We did the warm-up. Now the lats are the side back muscles, latissimus dorsi it's called. We call them lats for short. And that helps with a lot of lifting and bending and stretching and picking up your grandkids. So you want to either put one arm down to support your lower back. That's very important. And lift on one side and then lift on the other side. Do 12 repetitions each.
Okay.
This way.
Okay.
Okay? Do 12 on each side. Support that lower back. If you don't support your lower back, and tonight when you get a backache, don't blame me. Do it slowly and deliberately. Try to keep your back as horizontal or as parallel to the floor as you can. And lift up slowly and lower slowly. You're working those latissimus, or those lats. When you're done with one side, do the other side. And do it at your pace. We do what we can. And at my age, I do what I can too. And that's not as much as some of you can. You're working those lat muscles. When you see bodybuilders show off their physiques, you see them go like this, those lat muscles come out, are very visible. Okay, we ready for the calves? And I'm not talking about the cows, I'm talking about your calves. Wait, that's an easy one with the weights at your side. You don't lift your arms at all. Your arms like a hanging piece of rope with a weight on the end of it. All the effort will go with your calves lifting your body with the weights, okay? You go up on your toes, count 1, 2, and go down. Do that 12 times. Go ahead. As high as you can. I have a lousy sense of balance. I usually fall over. So. You're working your calf muscles. Go down slowly. Don't let gravity help you. When you go down slowly. Go up quickly, but go down slowly. And your body is doing all the work. Gravity's not helping you. Down slowly. Okay. Anybody, you're starting to feel something in your calves?
Yes. Yeah.
If it's taking effect, you feel it, a little tingling sensation, even a little burning, which is lactic acid buildup from working those muscles to the point where it's depriving you, it's being deprived of oxygen. Once those muscles are deprived of oxygen, a lactic acid builds up and you get a burning sensation. You really know for sure that you're working those muscles when you feel that lactic acid burn. Okay, quadriceps are the major leg muscles in the front. We call them the quads. The best way to do that, and I can't do it because my knees are shot. Anyhow, you go down with the weights again, as far as you can, go up slowly. Go down, up very slowly with those weights. The weights you use will predict how you're working those quadricep muscles. So if you use a heavier weight than you do for other muscles, you'll work the quadriceps more. Do what you can at the maximum that you can. And as you do these, and after a couple weeks of strict repetition and doing these on a regular schedule, you might want to increase your weights as you go along to the point of using as much weight as you can. That'll build your quadriceps. Go down, come up very slow. Come down, go up very slow. That's good, okay. Slow.
Are we leaning forward or just?
No, don't bend over. Try to keep your body straight. Again, if you bend, you're going to hurt your lower back. You want to protect that lower back. People say, oh, I threw my back out. Well, half of the time that was the problem. Okay, a little tip for maximum weight training. It's called pyramiding. You start out with 5 pounds, okay? Then you do 10 pounds, then you do 15 pounds. That's pyramiding. Or 1, 2, 3 pounds, whatever works for you. That's increasing the amount of weight for each muscle group as you exercise. And it's probably the best workout you'll do. It's called pyramiding. If you want to try that, you can try increasing your weight for each set that you do. That's important. The good old pecs. That's the chest muscles. Chest muscles, it's tough to do it without lying back on the seat like this. And bringing your arms up and back. Or lying back as far as you can and pushing up. So you do a set of 12 this way, and a set of 12 this way. Again, when you do it slowly and deliberately. Concentrate on those pectoral muscles. And when you're done with the first set of 12, you can do the push-up way, a set of 12. Again, when you come back, do it slowly. I have a tendency when I'm doing my workout to let gravity help me, and I end up being very sloppy. You don't want to do that. You're going to be very deliberate. Concentrate on those muscles that you're working. And we have Dave showing off over here.
Is he showing off?
Good. No, David, just kidding. Good job. Good job. Okay, is everybody getting bored with this one? Okay, triceps. Now pay attention to what I'm going to show you. Triceps is 2 ways of doing it on each arm. You can stand or sit and do this. Make sure that the lower arm is vertical you're using, the upper arm is vertical. The lower arm is what does the work. It's like you're throwing that weight up in the air, which you're not really. Or you can protect that lower back with one arm and parallel to the floor. The upper arm stays next to your chest, and what you do is raise your lower arm again, slowly and deliberately. You can do a set of 12 each way, one set of 12 for each arm. Don't let gravity help you. If you're doing this correctly, you might want to look for that lactic acid burn. Then you have enough weight and enough repetition to cause that to happen. It sounds like a silly achievement, but if you feel that lactic acid burn, then you're doing it properly and you're doing it enough with enough weight. Again, everybody has, especially at my age, some physical problem that will keep me from doing things that I would normally do if I were younger. So I just skip it. If you feel pain or something doesn't feel right, stop. We don't want anybody to hurt themselves. Okay, keep going with the triceps. Now I do little things to support my condition. I have to check my oxygen level once in a while and make sure I'm not overdoing it. So yeah, forgive me if I make sure I can continue. I'm good. Okay. The good old, as the most men call it, the guns, your biceps. When they say, show me your muscle, you see them on the beach going like this, you know? I don't do that anymore. I don't look that good anyhow. Okay, with the biceps, you can just do the normal curl, or put your elbow against your inner upper thigh and curl this way. Or to really they call this concentrated curls. You put your one arm behind the exercise arm and curl this way.
Is that to stabilize your arm more, give you more stability when you do it? Is that why?
You can do it any way you want, really, whatever works for you. And again, you can do pyramiding for your biceps. You can do 1 pound, 2 pound, 3 pounds, each set of 12. Again, when you do your biceps, don't let gravity help you. Go slowly, return, up, slowly return, up, slowly return. Okay, good. Do 12 on each arm. If you can, again, I can't do everything anymore either, so. At my age, I'll give you an idea, we probably all experience to some degree or other. As we get older, we can't do as much as we can when we were younger. And I used to do bench presses with 100 pounds for my deltoids and my pectorals with no problem. Now my maximum is about 35, 40 pounds. But you do what you can, and doing what you can will help instead of doing nothing, okay? I'd rather you do something than do nothing. And make this a habit if you can. I don't care, there's so many times when you can work out using weights. You can wait, for instance, I take advantage of waiting 52 minutes for my clothes to dry in the dryer down the hall in the laundry room. I run down to the gym and I do 50 minutes on the treadmill while I'm waiting for the laundry to dry. I could do 50 minutes working out with barbells or weights while I'm waiting for my laundry to dry, rather than sitting there reading a magazine or whatever. So take advantage of those times when you're really not doing anything, but waiting for something to get done. You can do your weight training, but it's gotta be habitual. It's gotta be at least twice a week, preferably 3 times a week, every other day. If you do it habitually, you will see improvements. You won't see improvements right away. It takes time. Just like, how long did it take me to gain 20 pounds? It took me many years to gain 20 pounds. To lose 20 pounds or to get my muscles back in shape, it's gonna take me at least 4 to 6 months. Yeah, then you will notice something. You'll feel better, you'll be stronger, you'll have good cardiovascular workouts. So make it a habit. If you can make it a habit, that's wonderful. That's what you're trying to achieve. It's got to be part of your life. If it isn't part of your life, this class is useless, okay? So what I've taught you here, you can improve upon, you can learn more than I know, and you can make it a habit, and you'll be better off for it. I do weight training 3 times a week. I do it every other day, whether I feel like it or not. And you know, we get in those moods where, I don't feel like doing this, I don't feel like doing that, you know. I'd rather just sit here and vegetate. Well, that's not good. Make it a habit, just like you come here for Tai Chi, you come here for yoga. That's a good habit to get into. So remember that this is gonna work if it becomes a habit and you have patience. And by Christmas, you'll be in great shape, believe me. You'll be in much better shape than you are now. Your bone density will have increased. Your chances of breaking something if you fall will decrease tremendously. So that's what we're trying to achieve here. That's why we're doing this class. And I used to teach a class at an all-women's spa called La Femme Physique back in my college days. This is where I learned how to do this, okay? All right, that little dissertation out of the way. Glutes, the good old glutes. Gluteus maximus are my big fat butts on my backside. I want to get it in shape. You want it nice and round and firm. And it also helps you walk and helps you run. That's what the glutes are for. The best exercises for the glutes are something I can't do anymore. If you can do it, do a little bit. And for the same exercise that exercises your quadriceps, it also exercises your glutes. Number 1 is the squats. Slowly up. Squat. Slowly up. Or if you can do this, and I can't because my knees are shut, you can step forward, go down, come up, step back. The other leg. Step forward, come down, come up, and back. So, your choice, do at least 2 sets of 12 for each, exercising those large backside muscles called the gluteus maximus. Slow down,
Slow down.
and slow up. Slow down, slow up, whichever way you're doing it. Go down as if you're doing the foot forward exercise, go down as far as you can. And keep your back straight. Don't bend forward. Again, you take the pressure off your lower back. Okay, if you're starting to feel a little tired or that lactic acid is kicking in, then you've done enough.
It's kicking in.
The other thing you might want to consider is the resting time between sets and between the muscle workout. If you rest as little as possible, going from deltoids to biceps, quadriceps, and so forth, you're increasing your cardiovascular workout. That's why we call it circuit weight training. The circuit is going through the whole array of muscle exercises as quickly as possible. And everybody's capabilities is very different. Do what you can as fast as you can. You'll increase your cardiovascular and work your heart muscle. Okay, the final exercise are those shoulder muscles called the deltoids, okay? We call them the delts, okay? There's 2 exercises we can do for that. We can do per each arm, a set of 12. Raise, hold, low, slow. Don't let gravity do the work. I get a tendency to be lazy when I'm tired and just let my arm fall. Well, that's letting gravity do the work. That's not your deltoids. You want to go up as fast as you want, but come down very slowly. Okay, you do a set of 12 on each arm. Okay, the other way you can do it, there's 2 ways. To that, you can sit in your chair and just push it up over your head as far as you can. Lower slowly. Up, lower slowly. Set of 12 on each arm. Go to it. You hesitate when the arm is horizontal. That'll work the deltoid even more. Hesitate, lower. Hesitate, lower. Now you can use 2 arms at a time. You'll see that for a lot of bodybuilders. If you have 2 weights, you can do it this way. So, your method is your choice. They're both ways are effective. But again, the return should be slow. When you up, hold it for a second, and then lower it slowly. You start feeling that deltoid work. This will help you lift your grandchildren. I have 5 great-grandchildren. My grandchildren are too old and heavy to lift anymore. They lift me. No. Slow return, always slow return. Do not let gravity do the work. You do the work. And think about when your clothes, waiting for your clothes to dry, sitting in front of the television, watching something interesting, or watching the news. You can do the weight training then. Nothing to stop you from doing it. Rather, I sit there like a blob and watch television. I can get something done. I end up doing my bills. I end up doing a lot of things watching television. And there's so many damn commercials anymore. I shut that sound off until I see something interesting. I turn the sound back on. The sound of commercials can be very irritating on the nerves, believe it or not. Okay, that's it for today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.